welcome.
Welcome
To the Never Met panel with our lovely
Makes me
guest
wish I
host,
never ever
Really
met
B.
any of them.
Oh, you said they. I wish I never met them. Okay.
Not I wish I never met any of them though.
Not any of them. But yeah, y'all, welcome. It's obviously Treese, Nels, and we got our lovely co-host, Really B. So if y'all haven't already, make sure that y'all have hit that like button as y'all coming in. Y'all know, get the algorithm going, let them know that we here. We got some things to talk about tonight. We really do. I don't know how you felt about this episode. Y'all can drop it in the chat. Give us your, ratings. I'd probably give it a 6.
I would need categories. I need a rubric. That's the
You need a grading scale, really?
Because, like, in certain areas, I don't know. I'm gonna have to. We got things to talk about.
Okay. What else? Your rating? You ain't got it to do.
I feel like it was a waste of an hour.
Oh, well, y'all heard that. Hey, Sharice, welcome. All right, y'all. So, yeah, we got a lot to unpack. I'm just giving y'all a minute so y'all can get here, get it together. How was y'all day, by the way? Was it good?
It was Friday, honey.
Right. It was a Friday. I mean,
every Friday gets me closer to the end of the school year. So that's just
so that's all you can.
We just counting Fridays.
Right.
We just count me and my students, we just counting Fridays.
I hear you. But yeah, y'all. Well, all right, we're gonna run this intro and then we're gonna jump into this recap of the Never Ever Met season. Season 1, episode 2. I don't have the name yet. I don't think they posted it because I watched it live. So anyway, y'all. But let's get into it and let's get shady. Are you drinking water today? I'm so proud of you. All right, y'all. Hey, Bluebell. Welcome. All right. So we are, we're picking up. Let me get my photos together so we can, because can I tell y'all, I had a hard time remembering these people's names. Which
I have a hard time remembering their names. It's the name of the show. Like everything is just, it's awkward.
It is. I hear you. It's all awkward. All right. Here we go. Sorry, Really B. Let's switch this around. Let's see how we can do this. Okay, we'll do it I don't know if I want to be up front like that either. Well, we gotta do it like this. We gotta do it. Oh no, Nails, I don't like that either. All right, we're gonna do it like this. Okay, so we obviously see Dominique on the left and Alexis. We know we left off last week when they were, in a little debacle. And he pushed her and had her in the, I don't want to say choke hold, but he was choking. Okay. And so, yeah, she, is all disoriented. And I can't believe he did that. And I don't even think I realized last episode that she actually picked up a frying pan.
Well,
they didn't show us that last week.
Oh, that was a pot? Look, yeah. It was making me think of
but last episode she didn't.
Oh,
they for this episode.
Look, I thought it was a cast iron skillet. I said, "Oh, he about to get it." So, but yeah, y'all. So,
hey, Aaron.
Oh, is Aaron here? Oh, well, welcome, Aaron H. If y'all don't know,
is Aaron H the preacher or the other guy?
Yeah, Aaron H is Diamond's boo.
Okay. All right. Hey, Aaron, how you doing? Okay.
Oh, look, I'm mad you had to decide which one it was first before you said
remember the people.
She like, I ain't about to. You wasn't about to talk to the other.
You know what? That did come out wrong. I would have spoken either way. I was just trying to figure out which one it was first. That's all. But I still would have spoken. I don't have no smoke.
But yeah, so no, and so everybody is like, they pull him apart. They send him to a hotel for the night. I guess I understand why they did what they did because it was the middle of the night. But this whole showing her a video. And okay, so let me not skip ahead. So then Taronda sits her down. She shows her a video from Dominique that he's made, and he's like, yo, I'm sorry, but it's really not that deep. I hope we can continue.
And then, first of all, before he even said that, he was like, and I'm not mad. You're not mad, but you shouldn't be. The heck? Listen. But yeah, the whole.
What? Go ahead, really big.
Aaron, I'm glad you're here, Aaron, because you can't say what you can. I hope you feel what I'm feeling. So can I tell you that I would have been, if I were on this show. Now, I don't know. I'm from my understanding, they filmed this show 2 years ago. So I don't know what has come out in the interim. But if I were on this show and I was like Diamond was ready to go down there and fight that man, right? I would be pissed. When I tell you I would be in my car right now looking for her. Because those women were straight up like having her back. Those guys straight up were having her back. Aaron was like, look, I got a daughter your age. This is not like they were really breaking it down for her and they were really giving her some words. And then to come back and for them to be so nonchalant and be like, it was just a joke. We were just saying, why y'all tripping?
That they're making it into a joke.
I don't believe it. Right. I'm with, listen, Sharice, let me tell you what I think. Since we all over the place anyway, let me just say this. What I think is, I do believe that they knew each other before. Mm-hmm. I do believe that they had probably met before. So that part, I believe that part was fake. I do not believe that the fight was fake. I think that they're trying to save face now. I think he's definitely trying to save face because people are all in his inbox and tweeting and all of that. Because remember, he was coming at all of the bloggers before the show even started.
He said, follow.
Okay, thank you, Aaron. Thank you. But before the show even started, he was in people's inbox trying to play damage control. So I honestly feel like they knew each other prior to the show, but the fight I do not believe was fake. Mm-hmm. I don't. Because she's not that good of an actress. Have y'all seen these interviews that she's been doing? She's not that good of an actress.
So that's one thing I was confused by as well, because the tears, and I was like, I even said that's when I made the comment about that scene on Twitter, and I was like, and shout out to everybody that was on, I was live tweeting today, but I just felt like, can we believe these tears now that we know that they're saying like, oh, we didn't plan the fight, but we were, planning to cause drama and go in there and stir things.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think the tears were embarrassment, but I also do believe that they were probably a little real. I think she was embarrassed. I think she was hurt. I think the tears were real from that perspective, but I don't think they were real from the perspective of this is really somebody that I loved and I can't believe that's just my opinion. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I got some suspicions about a couple of these couples.
I got a question for you, Really B.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that this is the first time that's happened?
As far as what? As
far as them getting into it like this.
Do I think it's the first time the two of them have gotten into it like this? Mm-hmm. I would need more information about what kind, because like I said, I don't think this is the first time they've met in person, but I would need more information I'll say this, potentially no, depending on how much time they spent together, how drunk they got, Let me say this, and these are the thoughts of Really BTV. So I have my own channel. You can come over here if you got something to say.
Y'all make sure y'all go follow Really B.
Yeah, you can slide in my DMs and you can cuss me out. But let me say this about Mr. What this boy name? Dominique. Why I keep forgetting his name? Anyway, I think Dominique is a jerk. I'm trying to be nice and not use the other words. I think Dominique is a jerk.
He looks like it.
I think he's immature. I think he's young, not too young to not know. Because when he was like, "I'm still young, I'm still learning," you're not that young. You're not that young. But I do think he's a jerk. I do think he's very immature, and I think that he doesn't see anything wrong with what happened. I don't think he sees anything wrong with what happened. And I agree with that, Bluebell. I think they have both been in probably some volatile relationships. I believe that. Now with each other, I don't know. But I do believe that they have been, because again, I don't know. But yeah, I was with you. I was watching the whole first part of this episode, and I was like, have they not gone on that whole publicity tour last week?
Right.
Probably would have looked at it a little and I'm gonna be honest with you, it sort of took me out the rest of the episode.
I'm gonna be okay. So I felt the same. Maybe Nels is right, because I was cooking while I was doing this, but I literally felt like I caught whatever needed to be caught. Maybe y'all tell me later on in the
listen.
recap.
I did the same thing. I was like, well, I know that I know they take good notes, because I was. But I do have some thoughts. I wrote some stuff down. I do have some thoughts. Aaron said, I have a son his age. Exactly. Like, he's not that young. Like, he's young, yes, but he's not that young that he doesn't understand that was not okay.
And not to mention, I think he mentioned on the publicity tour that he has, I think, 2 daughters.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What he was, do y'all remember him saying he don't regret it?
Yeah, he said, everything in life is a lesson.
Okay, see that I missed that.
He said that in his green screen, like on the way out. But I'm gonna say this too, and then I'm just kind of done with them. But I'm gonna say this too. For me, I feel like they showed her the video for that reason. Because again, if everybody was under the impression that this was a real situation, I honestly feel like production. Because I'm gonna be honest, if I was on production and that's the video he recorded, I'd have been like, oh, we got to show her this to let her know just how much of it, like, he's sober now, and he's still talking.
And he's still a dickhead. Right.
If I were production, I'd be like, girl, sit down. I got something to show you. Like, I would have showed her the video too.
Right.
How ridiculous he was in it. Like, if he were remorseful,
Pepper.
if he was remorseful and stuff like that, I feel like maybe that's my boo, Lemon Kush. What's up, boo? I feel like if he was somewhat remorseful, maybe they would have tried to do their you know how they try to do stuff in these situations. Maybe they would have been like, okay, you got to stay at the hotel for another night, but we're going to work with you guys. We want to sit down. Maybe, because like at the end of the day, they had invested money in getting them there, flying them there. I'm sure that the things they had planned were planned for all of those couples. You know what I'm saying? Sure. So they were vested in trying to, but I'm sure when they showed up at the hotel the next day and that's how he was talking, what you supposed to do with that?
Well, I also too, because I think I believe it's Taronda is how you correctly pronounce it.
Taronda,
But I think when she said there's a no hands policy.
Yeah. So that probably, you're right. They probably would have sent them home.
They would have sent them home anyway. So
yeah, you're right.
Even not even that, you don't want to come off as the network. You're trying to make somebody stay or work through.
That's true. That's true. Right.
Relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Because God forbid there was another situation, then everybody would be like, see, they should have sent him home. Why was he still there? You're right. You're right. That was, yeah. I definitely think they made the right call in sending him home. I definitely think they made the right call.
Yeah.
And Ern, don't go nowhere, Ern. I know you're probably busy. It's Friday night. You got other stuff to do. But you listen. Can I say something?
I appreciated Aaron opening up.
Aaron, we appreciate you opening
up. Yeah, we appreciate you being here. We appreciate you.
Well, no, I mean in the show, how he opened up about his situation.
Ern, excuse me. Hello.
I love when she does that.
I need to know if you have any friends that live in the DC area that also like a good BBW. Okay, thank you. All right, moving on.
Okay. And Ann loves the Lord.
What?
I said Ann loves the Lord.
Yes.
Look, you hear get that message, Aaron? Did you get that message?
Yeah, he said,
listen, I'm not saying I want him. I ain't saying I want him because Diamond ain't coming knocking at my door. I feel like Diamond will catch a flight. Diamond
will turn and nuck if you buck. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not talking about him. I'm saying if you got some friends down here. That's what I'm saying.
That's local because she ain't doing no long distance.
Bluebell said because
you know
of
what?
the network.
We had that conversation. I don't have no problem with long distance. At this point in my life, I don't have no problem catching a flight. I don't have no problem catching a flight. Because I'd already told y'all what I need a man for at this point in my life. I already told y'all that. So
she already said she don't want somebody up under her. She did make that clear.
I don't need a people every day. I don't.
But
where Aaron live? Where Aaron from?
I thought Aaron was in Florida.
I don't know about Florida. Y'all got Ron DeSantis down there. I can't do him. I don't know about that.
You are so funny.
You know what? Can I tell you something? Like real talk. I see we're going way left. I was in Florida on vacation.
He said Diamond is the real deal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I love her. I love Diamond.
Like, you should have came and got me.
I love me some Diamond. Let's be clear. I love Diamond, so I don't want no smoke. I was not talking about Aaron. I was talking about Aaron's
friends.
Okay, let's get back to the show. I was going to go on a whole nother tangent. Let's get back to the show.
You are so funny. No, Bluebell made a good point. Because of the network expense, he thought he was going to be able to stay.
That's a good point. I think he did. I think he was surprised that they were sending him home. I do. But again, no Cali, but from Detroit. You're from Detroit? You live in Cali, but you're from Detroit.
What up, though?
Hey, for real. Look, I'm in Detroit all the time. My niece lives in Detroit. I be going.
Let me find out. Really big.
It's not like really big. It's not like you all over. When do you work, ma'am? We're just talking about you being in North Carolina, in Detroit.
Right.
But you know what? Okay, see, we gotta get back to the show. But real talk, sidebar. I do love to travel. I'm the type of person that will catch a flight on Friday after work and come back Sunday night and be at work Monday. I just went to Houston 2 weeks ago. I went to the airport. I left my car at the airport. I flew out Friday. I came back Sunday evening. Actually, I got back Sunday morning because I ended up having to catch an earlier flight. My niece lives in Detroit. I have friends that live all over the place. Most of them are from college. But I visit. Listen, I will take a road trip. I've driven to Detroit from here. Child, please. I'm always in the road. And then remember, I'm a teacher. So in the summer, spring break, Christmas break, I'll be out.
True.
I don't stay here.
True.
Stay here.
Look, and it wouldn't take her 3 months or 8 years.
That's why I don't understand these timelines. Now, Aaron, I am side-eyeing. Now, listen, let's get back to the show.
Still looking at you sideways, Aaron.
Aaron gonna be mad at me before this. Aaron gonna be mad at me before it's over because I got some smoke for him and Diamond. Oh, I got some smoke for him and Diamond. Mm-hmm.
Oh, because you said something.
You slipped up, Aaron. You slipped up, Aaron. Yes, you did.
Yeah, you slipped up and you said something, and I was like,
"Oh, you caught it too, Trees?"
Yeah, and I said.
Trees caught it too.
When he said that he likes to, I ain't gonna skip.
Wait till we get there. Wait till we get there. You slipped up, Aaron. You slipped up. Okay,
you're probably thinking the same thing, Nels. Don't say it.
We're thinking the same thing. I think we're thinking the same.
So, then I at this point I have forgotten what the people's name was, but now I know it was CNN Brandon, and they were making plans to see each other. So I think that editing did a very good job with this because they showed us prior them having the conversation. She's like, yeah, I could come to Florida. And yeah, that wouldn't be an issue.
And yeah, y'all couldn't have this conversation before?
That's what I was thinking. I was sitting here thinking, so why y'all acting like this just occurred to y'all? Like, Eureka, we could get on a flight. Sir, ma'am, flights from New York to Miami? Are you... Let me see.
Look, Spirit. I don't like flying Spirit, but if you want a cheap direct flight,
listen. If it's only for the weekend, all you need. Listen, let me tell you something. My niece, the one I was just talking about, she is the Spirit queen in our family. Okay, my niece will fly, and when she came to, we went to Houston for my little cousin's baby shower. She flew from Detroit. When I say she got off the plane and all she had was her Louis Vuitton tote bag, I said.
Yeah,
you don't have no luggage.
That's your personal item.
I don't know what. Listen, that bag was.
That's your personal item.
Listen, that bag was like Mary Poppins. She had her makeup. She had her outfit for 3 days.
That be nails. That be nails.
What the hell? What you got in that?
That's me. Look,
maybe she don't.
I can't travel like that. I cannot. I be looking at nails straight.
I'm always overpacking.
There. That counts as your purse. It's your personal item. So you just got to put your purse in there, girl.
See, that's what she does. I was like, what else do you have in that bag? She is the Spirit queen. She don't care. She is the Spirit queen. Now, me personally, I overpack and I have no problem checking the bag.
Not for the weekend, I'm not.
Well, no, for the weekend. No, that's a lie because I checked my bag when we went to Houston. I'm telling you.
Right. When we went to New Orleans, I definitely carry on, but I paid for that bag because I said I can't do nothing with just the purse.
Well, see, when you fly, okay. See, I was about to say something. It's gonna come off arrogant what I'm going to say, but it's not arrogant.
Your bougie ass don't fly Spirit. That's why.
But when you fly in the front of the plane, you ain't got to pay to check a bag.
Right. She buying them other type of tickets, okay?
Right, me and my niece be on opposite ends.
I would be mad as hell. I'd be like, you can't ask them for an upgrade for me too.
Yeah,
she's terrible.
No, Let me be clear about something. I ain't trying to tell her business, baby. My niece can afford to fly.
You want more spending money? Listen. You want more spending money? Why am I spending money on the
she can afford to. Let's be clear,
baby.
My niece. I ain't trying to tell her business, but
we going to the same.
She got a good job, okay? She got a good job.
Nope.
So we see them talking. Then Alexis comes in, gives her goodbyes to the rest of the cast. Everybody's, oh, so sorry to see you go, but yeah, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here. So then we get to let me tell you something. Sorry, really, B. I'm about to change it again.
So with Cynthia and Chris, initially, I was like, oh, she's gonna get his ass. Like, you know what I mean? Basically tell him about himself, and yet that was not the case. Like, she started to, and then he's like, yeah, but I took you out on that plane, and I don't trust women, but that's what we're building, and blah blah blah. And she, okay, all right.
She's too passive for me.
You gave up all this attitude just to. I mean, as long as he's willing to acknowledge and I'll move on.
Yeah, she's way too passive for me.
Chris is an F boy and he's a player, and
he gives me Safari.
Because again, here's my thing. My thing is this: he didn't understand what she was saying, and I thought she was speaking very clearly, and her points were very, very clear.
You thought he didn't understand what she was saying?
Because I don't think he felt like he said anything wrong.
No, I think he just didn't want to address it. I definitely thought he understood what she was saying.
No, I think he just doesn't care. And then when he told her, what it was for me is when he told her, he said, "You're acting like a baby," and she's like,
"Yes,
I'm going to stay. I'm gonna stick beside him." That's basically what she was saying. I'm gonna stay and fight for it. And I'm like, you're not in an exclusive relationship. You're not married. What are you staying to fight for when he done told you what it was?
Baby, and then even when she said, she was like, you got these people thinking that you would sleep with a woman on the first night. He was like, I will. I was like, what are we doing here?
He stood 10 toes down.
He stood there. Listen, I give him credit for that. He right. He did not waver. He was like, I'm not understanding, but you not understanding. What up, Jane?
Hey, Citizen Jane. She's a good girl who hasn't been outside, and he's trying to live his Playboy life because she isn't as worldly as he is. And I think it has a lot to do. They said they're both into like the church. I believe she said they're both Christians, both into the church.
Into the church. I don't know how into the church he is.
Look, Jamal Bryant was into the church too.
Jamal Bryant was into a lot of things, including.
I'm just saying. And then I guess they kiss and make up, and they decide they're gonna go cook for the other couples. That was, and then everybody's commenting on, oh, that's so cute. They didn't, got it back together. They've turned the corner, and I was just saying, whatever. So then we see everybody. They're doing a session, a Kama Sutra session with Taronda, right? And
first of all, she started off with the fact that they have a boom boom room if they want to take it there. Why we all sharing one room if that's what we decided to do?
But I thought the guys had their own room.
They do, but this is like a personal, But
that's what I'm not understanding. If the guys have their own room, why do they need a separate boom boom room? I'm confused.
Maybe it's decorated with like sex swings or something.
I don't need all that. I mean, I do.
Wait.
Can you jump in the comments and tell us what the boom boom room look like? Don't
the guys share a room too with each other?
Well, then the other couple that must. So then they were in the boom boom room then. The couple that was dating for 12 years, remember they
Child,
Josh and
maybe they was in the
So
shower.
were they in the boom boom room?
I thought they was in the shower, child. I don't know where they were.
And who was changing the sheets in the boom boom room?
That's my point.
that I was just about to ask that.
That's why
Who
we
was
watch
changing the sheets?
here in this boom boom room.
Look, Aaron's laughing at us. We want to know what's
said
going on in the
no.
boom
He said
boom
no.
room.
See, I'm confusion.
This is why we need you here, Aaron. Who,
Right, Aaron. I'm
Who-
confusion.
Yeah, was they coming in changing the sheets every day and the linens and stuff?
He is laughing at us. I mean, my thing is, I thought, because remember last week I said so the guys have their own room and the ladies share a room, which I thought. I remember last week I was like, at first I was kind of looking at it side eye, like, why are they in a dorm together? But then I was like,
He
we
just
have
answered
rooms
the
together
question.
like the ladies. Oh.
So that's why they have a designated. But even still, okay. So Aaron, y'all had dorm rooms just like the ladies. That makes sense. But
Only one at a time. You had to sign a sheet,
right? Did y'all make reservations?
Did they give y'all 2-hour increments? Like what?
Right.
What the hell?
No, did they hit them with the vid rules? You got 90 minutes and you got to get out.
Right? What in the hell? You had to put the handkerchief on the doorknob like in college.
Look, he said yes. There's time limits. There's sign-up sheets.
You had to put the doorknob on put the handkerchief on the doorknob like in college. Right, girl.
Well,
That is a lie.
Aaron,
Aaron, you are 50 years old and you had to make a reservation in a boom boom room.
Right.
Bye. Bye.
Yeah. Diamond said she wanted them toes curled. Okay.
Listen.
And so basically the main point from this exercise is that we noticed that Joanna and what's Aaron J? Is it Aaron J? Right. I believe it's Aaron J.
Well, the other Aaron, yeah.
Yeah, they really have. I think she's really just not that into him. I feel like we saw that, and I feel like she maybe commented and said it was editing, and that's not really how she was, and it was like made to make her look bad.
No, the people in the show saw that too.
Right, the people who were there with
The
you.
cast saw
Diamond said it, Aaron, and the
version.
Right, and the fact when y'all was sitting there in y'all little Kama Sutra position, and the lady was like, "How do you feel?" and both y'all had to think about it.
Well, each other, and they couldn't say nothing about, like, he commented on her booty, and she was like,
"Oh, okay, got
that
it."
was it. Everybody else, because Aaron and Diamond both pointed it out in that scene and was like, "There's no real chemistry here. Like, they can't. She's over here." I'm sorry if I misquote you, Aaron, but he was like, she's over here philosophizing her answer instead of just saying how she feels about him.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Okay, Aaron said it was like an in-law suite. So it was okay. I got it. Okay. So it was off away from everybody else, and they had like almost like a mini apartment. If it was
okay, so they had a casita. That's what that sounded like. They
still had to sign up for slots. Time slots.
Look, and that's the worst when you got to have sex on a schedule. When you got to make a calendar Outlook invite,
and it's like a date slot. Like if maybe they like planned like a romantic date type of thing. Maybe it wasn't just for sex. Maybe it was like,
because I mean, depending on the situation, if they got a 2-hour window, I mean,
Hey, little baby.
What up, little baby? I'm trying to get. I can't even get the words out I can't get the word out. I'm trying to say, but like the pre-sex, the foreplay. That's it. I couldn't even get it out.
Foreplay.
The foreplay might last for 2 hours, depending on what you got going on.
Oh, okay, really big.
2 hours of foreplay.
Well, look, me and Nelson like 2 hours of foreplay.
I'm sorry. Do I need to do an after dark for you, ladies?
Yes, so.
I used to do that on my channel. I haven't done one in a long time, but maybe I need to do it after dark. Maybe we need to have an after dark conversation.
We'll be here for it. I'll be in the chat. Like,
look, really big. I commented on the Kama Sutra positions, but look, we skip right.
Now listen, the comment. Let me tell you something. Now I'm a big girl, so some of them positions I was like, that's never going to happen. But it's cute to play. It's cute to try. I thought that. I'm gonna be honest. I thought that was a really cute exercise, especially when you're dealing with couples who they've been, talking, but it's been long distance, so they may not be ready to jump into the intimacy piece of it. I honestly thought that was a really cute exercise. I really did.
And I think it did go because prime example, Millie and Greg seem like they have really good chemistry. They were both comfortable with each other. Aaron and Diamond seem to be very comfortable as well. And
That's
this is when here we go. Aaron,
you slipped up, Aaron.
This is when you slipped up, and he said we could be walking down the sidewalk and I will suck her toes. And I said, but y'all never met.
He talking about something because the two of us, we don't mind being watched. How you know, Aaron? How you know?
Unless she on FaceTime and y'all on OnlyFans or something.
How you know, Aaron, that you can? How you know that y'all don't mind being watched? How you know you could be walking down Rodeo and just start sucking her? How you know, Aaron? Sound like you done did it before to me. And it really sounds like y'all have been down to the swingers clubs, but I'm not going to talk about that.
No, he said he's a man of the cloth.
Little baby disrespectful.
Little baby said foreplay started at 4:30 p.m. So by 6:30 rolls around, you're at home and ready to go. Right. Look, Really B said, not me. Jonathan said, I'm so shocked at Really B TV reviews. I thought you were an angel, sister. Lord, I'm going to pray.
First of all, I am still an angel. Okay. And always pray for me because I need it. Amen. Okay.
And Aaron said there is no time limit.
Okay, that's cool. No time limit. I'm okay with that. But that was a lot.
We be all night.
Be like Really B and have all this foreplay.
Bluebell said, "Yep." A few of them speaking as though they already had relationships.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like to me. I ain't gonna lie. It was them, and it was another couple. What was the other couple that sounded like they were already a little familiar? What was it? It was another one.
The 112 years.
Hold on, let me see if I wrote it on my notes.
Shay and Josh.
Yeah.
Look right. It said right here in my notes. Aaron and Diamond met before. I wrote it right there in my notes. Aaron, the other Aaron, no chemistry. Okay, I didn't write it in my notes, but it was another couple that came off like this.
We did this position already. We did this before.
Well, remember the night before they had slept together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they was in the boom boom room. Remember?
Oh, I didn't know they was in the boom boom room.
Yeah.
I thought they got it off in the shower.
They did. They got it off in the shower, and then they made it to the bed.
Look! I thought she hit a Mimi and was hanging from the shower pole.
She did, and then they went to the bed.
She did.
Look at Aaron's comment.
What Aaron said? Yes. Okay. Okay, we respect your honesty over here, brother. That's all I'm saying. We respect it.
We talked about it. I had never met her honestly. Okay, he said that he had never met her honestly. Okay, all right.
Okay, listen, Aaron, because we're going off your word.
Right, we're gonna go off your word, Aaron. But I'm telling you, listen, my ears perked up. I wrote it in my notes.
Look, that's how good we are, Aaron. We ain't new to this. We true to this. Okay, we catch stuff like that. So anyway, and then this is y'all got to explain to me because this is when I kind of zoned out. For whatever reason, then Brandon and Sienna go up, and then I guess they were having a conversation about seeing each other, and now all of a sudden she's mad and acting real funny style in the exercise. I feel
like what happened edited out of that because she literally went from A to Z.
Yeah, and I don't understand. Aaron,
are you talking about during Kama Sutra or playing pool?
No, Kama Sutra.
Well, during Kama Sutra, I think Tarana even noticed that she was a little agitated already. But then she said that she was agitated because he said that he was bored.
Right, so he said he was bored. Remember, because she said, well, you chose a pose which you didn't have to do any work, and he was acting like he was over it and bored. So again, where's the chemistry? So I don't know if she was already irritated, but then they're playing pool, and now she's on a totally opposite. You're gonna have to come to New York. I'm like, y'all literally had and even they showed back when she was like, I would have no problem relocating. She said that twice. We've heard her say that twice.
I think sometimes they forget that they film these confessionals and they say things, or you know what I mean?
Even the confessional, clearly,
because it was something. It was a conversation.
She said that she was like, "Oh, but I'm not willing to do that if we're not married." And basically, what's going to make you marry me if I just move to you? So she knows that she was inconsistent in what she was saying.
And can I say something? Like first of all, I think something a little off with Sienna, and what I mean by that is her whatever insecurities that she has, whatever fear of abandonment, whatever she's dealing with, she got some issues. Because when she was trying to throw in that man's face that he got divorced, and I was like, ma'am, he was 20 years old. He is now in his 40s. What we not gonna do?
My thing is this: how did we even get to that when we were talking about your inconsistencies?
Right. Well, because
inconsistencies. How are we talking about
right
past marriage?
And like he said,
it's called deflection. It's called I'm a deflect to something else that you did, so we're not focusing on my inconsistency.
To you, how he feels. Now he's a bitch.
Listen, that's when I would have had the exit stage left on that one, because see, here's my problem. My problem is, and I fight on this myself, like internally. But my problem is are these double standards, right? So you call that man out of his name, and I'm gonna give him credit on how he responded and how he handled it. But had that been the other way around, it would have been a whole nother situation. Had he called her out of her name like that, it was unprovoked and it came out of nowhere, and she repeated it.
Right.
Like, so I'm a bitch. No. Yeah, you are. I was like, whoa.
You know what? So remember when she took the conversation, the conversation was done. Then she took the conversation in front of the group. And I felt like they kind of shut her down and made her feel like she was wrong, right? So then when they're having their separate conversations with two different people, she's having a conversation with a whole dude, he's having a conversation with a whole woman, and she catches the attitude because he's having a conversation with a woman.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Something ain't right.
You want a reason to be mad. You want a reason to feel like you're right. Well, you're still dead wrong. Y'all were both having separate conversations with the opposite sex.
She threw me off with that when she was like, I just thought I came in a room and that was just disrespectful. What?
But and that's what I was like, wasn't she just talking to Greg?
Yes.
Like what? I was like, okay.
I can't listen. I don't have the energy for this.
Right. Because I don't have the bandwidth.
Right.
Because I felt like it was a waste of an hour for me. I was like, this whole episode was just
because it's making me okay. So at first I was like, I don't understand how these people never met, which I still don't. I'm gonna be clear, I still don't. But now I'm starting to understand why some of these people didn't put the effort into meeting, because
they have too many issues over the damn phone. Why would I want to meet you in person?
Then why are we still talking?
Exactly.
I'm with you on that. And Bluebell, I'm sorry, I put your comment up for a reason. She was extremely disrespectful. Aaron says that she's 34, not 43. They got her age wrong. Who are we talking about? Sienna? Or Diamond?
Sienna or Diamond? I think Sienna. Diamond, I think Sienna.
I was gonna say Diamond comes off mature. Even if I'm not talking about her age, I'm talking about her. She comes off a little bit more mature. And I just, as we all talked about, but I just thought this narrative, whether you be in your 30s or your 40s, unless she's in her 20s. And again, I think I've said this before. When I was in my 20s, I absolutely did not want to date anybody with. I want sole focus on me. And that's what I usually dated. And if I was dating a man with kids, it wasn't serious because I knew that's not what I wanted. However, as I got into my 30s and had my own child, and I realized if I have to jump back out here into this dating game, I'm gonna probably have to find somebody and it's okay if they have kids, and I'm gonna have to move past that because I have my own. So I
was always the opposite. I ain't had no problem as long as he was taking care of his kids and he was an active parent. I didn't have a problem because I didn't want kids. So I was like, if I'm dating somebody with kids, it's less likely that he gonna want me to have some. So
right.
It's so funny. I never had a problem with it, but for whatever reason, every dude I talked to, none of them ever had kids. None of them.
As long as he was an active parent and he was doing what he was supposed to be doing, I never had a problem with it. But again, I understand why people do. You know, I mean, listen, the way I feel about dating, people have their dating preferences for their reasons. I don't have a problem with it. You know, you say you don't want to date a man with kids. You say you want to date a man with kids. Like, I don't care. I only like it when it's like, so like, for example, and it's funny because it never came up and I was waiting for somebody to bring it up. But I didn't see it on any other reviews, and I know it didn't come up with us. And again, Aaron, you're here, so I'll use you as an example. I was waiting for someone to criticize Aaron for what he said about liking BBWs. I wasn't offended, and I don't think what he said was offensive. But I know that I was waiting for somebody to be like, oh, so Because as long as it's not like a fetish type thing, I don't care.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
It's funny that you said that. I wasn't offended, but I was like, oh, so you don't like skinny bitches. Right? And of course, so I was like, well, damn, Aaron, you know what I mean? But I was like, I'm just not I'm not the preference.
You're not his thing, girl.
Right. And I said, okay. And again, everybody has preferences and I get it. That's why it's not like you said, it wasn't offensive, but I can admit that when you said it, I was like,
and as long as it's not
no look, Aaron, let me tell you, little booties matter.
Not
little booties matter. Okay?
But as long as it's not, because I've had guys try to fetish, like it was a fetish thing.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't come off like your preference is a fetish, I'm okay with that, right? But I don't have a problem with people who have preferences, because let's be clear, I don't like fat guys. And I know that sounds weird because I'm fat. But my thing is, I feel like there's only room for one fat person in a relationship, and it's me. We can't be two fat people together.
You sound like my old homeboy. He used to feel that way. He'd be like, nope, I want him skinny, and he was a bigger guy. And I'd be like, but don't you want to like kind of? He's like, nope, I want him skinny and small. So, but Aaron said that he was talking about Sienna.
Got you. Okay.
He also said, I'll give you a few words. Why 5 years, Friends, Ovid, and the show.
I think COVID does add okay, so you know what? I feel like COVID, okay, if we put into the timeline in perspective.
It was like 2 years, right?
This happened 2 years ago. That's right after COVID, right? So if you put that into perspective, for the people in that window, I'm going to give them a pass.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'll give the people who are in that window a pass.
What about 12 years?
I'm still not giving 12 years a slave a pass. I'm not. Especially since he got a 3-year-old child. What we not, again, until y'all explain that, until we address whatever happened in y'all relationship, y'all had a break. Is it a break, baby? No disrespect for the baby. No disrespect to the child. But, I mean, unless we got episodes to go, so maybe they address it. But you're not going to just throw that in there like we can't do math.
But you know what? What's so funny is, and I'm just bringing up Sienna, for example, she has obviously these issues that clearly were talked about prior to her getting to this house. So it makes me believe that Shay doesn't really have an issue. Whatever happened that he has his 3-year-old, it makes me feel like Shay doesn't feel insecure about it at all. Not for her to lay down with him the first night.
No, whatever it is, they clearly have worked through it.
Right.
Which I respect it. But
right.
They clearly have worked through
that's pillow talk. Whatever y'all do, y'all do.
I want to know.
I do too. I'm nosy. I just want to.
I know that's right, Aaron. Aaron said the only thing a small girl can do is introduce him to her BBW friend. Yes.
You know what?
Yes, Aaron. That's why you need this, Aaron. You gotta hook me up with one of your boys.
I can't. Well, okay. Again, preference. He said no. He said big booties matter. Big booties matter. Okay. He said thick thighs save lives. That's right. All right, y'all. So then we talked about the whole Sienna and Brandon thing and her calling, and really, damn, that's the end of my notes. That was pretty much the episode, y'all.
No, wait a minute, let me see. Sienna
and then her getting mad at him, and then I think next episode
that was pretty much it. That was pretty much it.
That's why, to Nelson's point, it did seem like kind of a waste of an hour. I felt like we could have got more.
I told y'all from the beginning, this show. I need to Where Are They Now since it's been 2 years. I know that Aaron, the other Aaron, what's his name? The other Aaron, what's his initial? Aaron J. I know Aaron J ain't with old girl because he was flirting with Diamond
from the show.
I told you last week he was straight up flirting with not Diamond. I'm sorry, Aaron, don't go nowhere. I ain't not Diamond. Alexis. He was straight up flirting with Alexis on the live last week, like straight up, like blatant. I said, well, I guess neither one of them were with their partners because the way they was just flirting. He was talking about some, he was like, you was making it clap. You was looking good. You was making it clap on your Instagram. Making it clap.
Clutch my
Right, because I was like,
again,
this was before I saw the live with her and Dominique. So I was like, so we're not gonna pretend? We're not even gonna pretend?
Well, you know, at the end of the day, what girl said, at the end of the day, they got in. So but no, I think that I mean, we could see that they're probably not gonna work out. If they did leave the house together, they probably broke up shortly after.
I think we were right about our couples. What, we only had 2 couples that we predicted left the house.
Right. Oh, no, you weren't in on that. Do you think any of these couples are gonna end up together or leave the house together? I mean, obviously, because Aaron H is in the chat, I feel like him and Diamond are together. I'm gonna say that. And then I who else did we say really be?
I would say that even if he wasn't in the chat, though. I would say that.
I think
well, because he's telling us stuff that's making us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think the 2 of them, I think they're together. Oh, go ahead, Nels. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying Aaron H and Diamond and 12 Years a Slave. I don't remember that.
Oh, yes, 12 Years a Slave.
I think also the 2 that actually live in LA, because I don't believe that story either. I don't believe. Listen, let me explain something to you.
Millie and Greg.
That's what she was just saying. You was just saying that he was flirting with Alexis, right?
No. That's Aaron.
No, Aaron, the other Aaron, the other Aaron. The one that doesn't have any chemistry with the girl.
The 2 earrings. The 2 earrings.
Oh.
Let me tell you something.
Look, here's my thing. I would never, and I don't know if all he's doing is rapping, but all he had to say to me was, I'm 30-something years old and I'm still out here rapping. I would be like, yeah. It wouldn't have took me meeting you in person.
Yeah, listen, I'm too old for them. Listen, I'm too old for them kind of things. Listen, I already told y'all. Listen, those are not the conversations that we are having at this point in my life.
That's like Funky Donnie was talking about the video games. It's the same.
Oh yeah, the guys who play video games. Yeah.
Listen, let me tell you something. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have a problem with the video game if it's your source of relaxation. I have a problem with the video games when it's like an obsession kind of
taking
thing.
over your life.
Yeah, like I mean, because I done already listen. I already told y'all at this point in my life, I don't even know if I want to live with nobody. But if I ever did live with a man, certainly he gonna have his space. He can have his man cave situation, and I'm gonna have my space. And if he want to play the damn Xbox in his man cave for a couple of hours after he get home for whatever he doing, I'm cool with that because I'm gonna be over here doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? That part I don't have a problem with. The problem I have is when it becomes, like you said, obsessive, and that I can't do. That I can't. No. Mm-hmm.
And I see that it's like 86 of y'all in here, and we only got 9 likes. Can y'all go ahead and make sure that y'all hit that like button before we get out of here? Well, on our side. I'm sure Really B got more likes on her side, but
I can't even see my side. But that's disrespectful.
Right. I'm like 86, and then I'm looking, I'm like 9.
Let me tell you. Okay, so let me tell y'all something. All right, listen. Please, I know y'all probably just forgot. Y'all was so excited to come in here and talk about these never, ever, ever people that y'all really just forgot. So I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and hit that like button. I appreciate y'all so much. If you are new here, I need you to subscribe to my channel and Shade in the City or vice versa. Whoever you rock with, I need you to get other people. Okay, we're gonna be here all season. And listen, we trying to get Earn up here for an interview. We trying to get him up here for an interview.
You hear that, right?
You know what I'm saying? I know you can't say a whole lot right now, but we're gonna get you at the end of the season if you care by then, because by then you might be like, I ain't talking about none of this shit. I don't know. But if you still care about it, we're gonna try to get Aaron up here. We appreciate the support. We appreciate you dropping in the chat and all of that good stuff.
Yeah, really do.
Listen, the show is what it is. I feel like and no disrespect, Aaron, but I feel like OWN just needed to put some programming on because it's 2 years old. So what it tells me is that they weren't sure if they wanted to. It's like you know what I'm saying?
Right. Kind of like, and I hate to say it, kind of like how we felt when we didn't know if the second part of Love and Marriage DC was gonna come back. Right. It was like, are they gonna come back? Are they gonna do it? It's like they weren't really sure. Yeah.
And you know, 2 shows are missing. So Put a Ring on It is gone, right? And then what was that other show? Family or Fiance.
Oh yes, and Family.
I used to love Family or Fiance like the first 2 seasons, and then after that, it was just too people. I felt like people were going on the show just to go on the show, and it was too produced. But those first like 2 seasons, that thing was real, and I was there for it. I used to love that show. So those 2 shows are gone. So.
You know what I wish they would bring back? The Marry Me Now. Because it was just these girls going up, getting their dresses. And I always said, I wish I would try to do that with my man. He would just look at me. His family would look at me crazy. Like, you're going to do what? You're going to propose.
Aaron said, don't think he forgot that you said none of the men on the show was attractive.
Ooh, that was nails. That was nails. Aaron, I just want to say that I backpedaled after I saw the first episode.
Let me say this.
I said the pictures didn't do you any justice. I definitely said that.
Let me say this, Mr. Aaron H. Okay, will say that you are a handsome man. Okay, you're not the only one, actually, but the pictures, yes, do not do you.
Yeah, the pictures don't do y'all justice.
We was going off the pictures. Now that we see you live, moving and talking and stuff. Being vulnerable, opening up, and listen. Retract my statement. Okay.
Oh, okay, now retract my statement. So calm down.
Some of them still. Some of them still. But yes, you are a handsome man. Okay.
So yeah, y'all, that was episode 2 of the Never Ever Mets. We still hate the name, but we here.
How many episodes is it? Like 6 or 7?
Aaron, you want to drop in? I don't know. 8, maybe. Are y'all gonna get Aaron? Do you get a reunion? We'd like to know.
We're not doing no reunion on no show that's 2 years old. Hell no.
No, what I mean is like, did they record a reunion from back then? Same way they did with.
Did they record a reunion? Oh, I feel like. Let me tell you what I need from them. This all I need. I don't need a reunion. I don't. All I need from them at the end, I need a where are they now?
Yes.
That's what I need. I do not need a reunion. I'm sorry. And that's all with in all respect, I don't need a reunion. Can I get a where are they now? That's it.
Right.
Do one episode letting us know who's together, who's not, what happened in the interim, where their lives are today. That's all I need. That's what I need. I don't need no reunion. Because I just feel like a reunion is gonna be a bunch of shenanigans and people acting crazy and you said I don't need all that. I need a where are they now. And Aaron and Diamond, if y'all not married yet, can we get an invitation to the wedding? Okay. And why aren't y'all married yet?
Ooh. Well, that's good questions. I just look, Aaron, by the way, I love California. You ain't got. I get the ticket. I just need the invitation, but I'm always down. I always say,
y'all say I got friends everywhere. I got friends in Cali too.
Look, and really be travel. I'm just saying. Look, she's trying to get up there so she could get with one of your groomsmen. That's what that is.
In different area
code. Hey, area code.
Right, yeah. Introduce me to some of your groomsmen. Yes. Yes.
Aaron said he still love us though. Thank you.
Yeah, no, real talk though. I think this show could be a decent show with some tweaks. Like I feel like they need to be some tweaks. I feel like they probably need to do a better job of vetting people. But exactly. I could see this being a decent show. He said, "Don't judge me later." Oh shit.
Ooh.
Okay.
We just want to get you up here for the interview.
Okay. Yeah, we're going. I'm gonna wait and see. But I just do. I think that I really do. All jokes aside, I really feel like the show itself. I understand the premise. I think that I would probably, if I were a producer, I would probably stay within a time parameter because for me, 12 years, I just can't. I can't wrap my brain around 12 years. And I can't wrap my brain around being in the same city. I cannot. For 3 years. Wasn't it 3 years for them that both live in LA?
Is he referring to?
What's he referring to? About being
married, maybe married? Or are you referring to the marriage or the reunion?
I think you might be. There's a delay, so I don't know.
Yeah, we gotta know, Aaron. Is you talking about the reunion or you talking about?
Well, he's still not saying. He said it could be, could not. Who's to say? LOL. We'll see.
Well, I guess he can't tell us because then that would mean they left the show.
Right. Unlike Dominique and Alexis, he's trying to.
Yeah. And shout out to you, Aaron, because I saw you jump in the chat when they were live, and you were like, y'all not supposed to be saying that. And I was like, smart man. But you know, shout out to you for trying to protect the brand and the image of the show.
Wow.
Because yeah, it did. It, as Really B said, it did change the whole watch experience for you. And
At
so
least
I'm
for this episode, it did. At least for this episode, yeah. We'll see what they get into next week. And like I said, I did like the exercise. We'll see what other like exercises and challenges they have coming up for the people. Okay, we're gonna see what the people talking about. But I'm gonna stick with it. Oh, he said 10. Oh, that's what you were talking about episodes. So it's 10.
It's 10 episodes. Okay.
They gonna fresh this shit out for 10 episodes.
We got 8 more. We got 8 more to go, Really B. Look, it is terrible because you'll probably be gone for the finale. You'll be on your birthday trip by that time.
What the hell? Wait a minute. What's 8 weeks from now?
Mm-hmm. You'll
So
probably be.
Well, we have what?
You said you want to turn.
We got one more Saturday. No, next Saturday. I mean, next Friday is May. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks in May. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah. I'm being Turks and Caicos. I probably won't be.
She's gonna be living her best life.
Actually, no, because my flight leaves on that Saturday morning, so I'll be here Friday night. My flight leaves June the 30th.
Okay, don't be backpedaling. He said, I do want to say one thing, and it said, never mind. No, go ahead, Eric. Why you here? We here.
Come on, Cletus. I want to say
it. Let's do this. Say what you guys say.
So I'll probably be here for the finale. My flight, matter of fact, I said Saturday, Sunday. I'm gonna be gone Sunday to Sunday. So my flight leaves. So I'll be here. I'll be here for the finale.
But
I have birthday on my mind. I'm gonna have birthday on my mind.
Well, look, we're gonna have a Really B celebration and a finale episode.
Oh yeah, you know I'm gonna have a birthday party. I might do the birthday party after we get done with the live. But I'm definitely gonna have my online birthday party. Oh, about the reunion. Also, maybe there is a reunion.
Woo! Okay.
Oh shoot.
Because here's my thing. I want to see how all of the other cast react. I mean, obviously this was filmed 2 years ago, but I want to see how they react to the Alexis and Dominique situation on the reunion.
I would be so mad. I would be so irritated because again, we have way too many people in this country. And like Aaron said that he was abused as a man, and you know we already don't want to give men that credit and be like, ain't no woman put that. So he already got his own situation, and it was so many people that legitimately deal with that. For them to just again, I don't think the fight was fake, but the fact that they even went on there and now they're making light of it is what I have a problem with.
I will say, I will applaud OWN TV for at least putting a disclaimer this time, like a trigger warning,
they did.
And saying, hey, call the abuse hotline if this is happening to you, whatever. Because I was looking for that last episode, and I was like, oh, y'all have failed us, like not episode 1. But yeah, y'all. And I also want to say thank you to the Shade Squad. As Really B said, if you have not already joined us, we have crossed over into the 800 realm, and we're trying to, get up there to the thousands. So please, please, please hit that subscribe button for us. And I know Really B is trying to get her second backup channel up there as well. So make sure y'all go and subscribe to her backup channel and her normal channel, but Really B TV reviews, right?
Yeah, we're on if you're seeing me now, I'm on my other channel now. Yeah, it's Really B TV reviews. Yes.
Yeah, so make sure y'all go there because she be doing some good stuff. I was over there listening to her talk about OJ Made in America the other day, and it was great. I was sitting there like, oh,
that thing brought back so many memories. Golly, I forgot so much stuff. Rewatching that documentary, it brought back so much to me.
Right.
Like that second episode, I really needed a minute after that second episode because the second episode dealt with Rodney King and the riots and the young lady who was killed at the bodega, the convenience store by the Asian lady. Like it was all of the racial stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, that thing, I needed a minute. I really needed a minute after that.
Yeah.
But it's been definitely good going down memory lane because like I said, child.
But yeah, y'all. So thank y'all so much for joining us for the live recap of episode 2 of Never Ever Met. If you haven't already, like I said, make sure you've hit the like button.
Make sure you comment.
Make sure you subscribe.
And hit the notification bell.
And make sure you're following us on all the platforms, the TikTok, the Twitter, the Facebook, and the IG. And as you can see the Cash App scrolling by, on the screen, you can help support the channel. And also, you'll see in the end screen after I get to edit this. But you can see in the description box, we got merch for sale. So get your Shade in the City mug, your yoga mat, your Bluetooth speaker, your passport, cover, get it all. Okay. But yeah, we thank y'all for being here this week, and we will catch y'all next week for another recap of episode 3 of the Never Ever Mets. And thank you so much, Aaron, for being here with us. And he said one of y'all DM me. I'll be there shortly. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.